Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Look at the sun shining on those mountains over there. Isn't that beautiful? A little bit ago there was a big hawk sitting on the tree behind our shed, and I tried to get some footage of it, but unfortunately the camera zoomed in on the barn behind it and not the hawk. And it's gone now. Right now it's a mix of sun and cloud. I think it's going to be a pretty nice day. Stellar's jays have come calling. Quite often in the morning they'll come sit on the railing and beg for peanuts. And as you can see, I have obliged and put some out for them. You can see a dark-eyed junco has also come to share in the spoils. Here comes a white-crowned sparrow. Happy Monday. It is a little before 10 o'clock. I have been sipping my tea and doing some knitting and enjoying the Christmas tree, but it is time to get on with my day. Truth be told, this is one of those days I could very easily skip my walk and just stay home where it's nice and cozy and work on some projects. Do you hear that? That's my alarm. It's time to water my plants. I am really bad about forgetting to water the plants, so I've set myself a weekly reminder, and it helps. I haven't killed anything in a long time. As I was saying, I could very easily stay home, but that is just too easy a trap to fall into. So I've gotten dressed, and as soon as I record this, I am out of here. I haven't talked much about knitting the last couple of days, but I have been doing some. I had lots of knitting time in the car on my way in and or to and from Vancouver on Saturday, and then Saturday night I worked on my daughter-in-law's shawl quite a bit, and I actually finished it off last night. So I had someone ask, this is Mermaid's Tale by Susanna Icy, and I have knit it out of Sweet Georgia Yarns BFL Silk in the mermaid colorway. My daughter-in-law loves mermaids, and she even has a couple of mermaid tails that she can swim in. So when I was searching for shawls for her wedding shawl, I came across this pattern and put it aside. I knew I would want to knit it for her later. In fact, I started this back in April, and I've just finished it. So as you can see, it is not blocked. She is actually coming over this afternoon for some knitting help, so I'm going to put off blocking this until tomorrow because I don't want her to accidentally see it. So it's got a kind of rolling on the top edge. I hope that that blocks out. It has just a eyelet garter stitch edge, and then this beautiful cabley bit and the lace. So I can't wait to show it to you all finished. My socks are coming along too. Both of them are ready for the heel. So there's the first one. This is Fiber Nymph Dye Works BFL Mountain Tweed in the Cozy Mountain Christmas colorway. So I've got one link to there, and I've actually started on the heel flap for this one, and I'm just using some, I can't remember if she calls this vanilla, I think. It's just a plain colorway of the same yarn that I'm doing the heels in. So yeah, good to see those getting some progress too. Let's go ahead and do today's Advent. December 13th is always a little bit of a reflective day here. Back in 2006, on this day, my father-in-law passed away. So it is actually a day before his birthday. And so always thinking about him on December 13th and 14th. The colorway for today is Sprightly. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, here we go. Oh, I peeked. Oh, this looks like those elves that we saw running in the elves run on Saturday. Perfect sprightly colors, red and green, kind of a beigey color with the sparkle that just says elf to me. Okay, time to get on my running shoes, my sweatshirt, my hat, and my gloves, and out I go. I've been sitting here working on my tree skirt, and I've just received two pieces of good news. The first is that my treadmill is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. It's scheduled to arrive between 4 and 7, so I'm very happy about that. But that pales in comparison to my other piece of news, and it's a little bit complicated, but one of my brothers-in-law on my side of the family and one of my sisters-in-law on Cameron's side of the family share a nephew. And this young man has been waiting for a kidney transplant for quite a while. So my sister-in-law's daughter, who is his cousin, she is a match, and she was slated to be his donor. And in fact, they've had at least 2 surgeries that have been scheduled and then canceled for various reasons related to the pandemic. So I guess unexpectedly, yesterday, he received a transplant from a stranger. Sadly, it appears that it was most likely the young victim of a fatal car accident. I am finding myself strangely emotional about this news. I do not know the young man involved. I am guessing he's probably in his mid to late 20s or early 30s. And I guess it's just knowing that it's such a wonderful occasion for him and his family and his fiancée. You know, what a Christmas gift he has received. And on the other hand, what a tragic thing for the family of the donor. And what a very heartbreaking, difficult Christmas it's going to be for them. So yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here processing that. I'm on the last step of my tree skirt. I'm not going to show you the front until I finish sewing this last piece of binding on. Done. Now all it needs is a good press. Okay, now it is well and truly finished. Hold it up. Oh, look, you can really see the spiral. I'd call that a success. There, now the tree doesn't look so bare here in the corner. As you might have guessed, my tree skirt is my something good for today. I really enjoyed making it. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I even learned some new things along the way, which is always a good thing when you're taking up a new craft. That is it for Vlogmas Day 13. I hope you had a good day, and I will see you again tomorrow for Day 14. Good night.